It's another beautiful day, and we are headed to Dollar Tree because we want to find some nice and unique ornaments. I found these mega large ornaments and I had to grab one of them. I'm going to start with this one. I love the way it already is. However, I am going to paint it because I'm just not a fan of the silver right now. If that's your color, by all means, leave it like this because it's definitely something that you can do. All right, I'm going to put a skewer stick in through the bottom. I did remove the little top portion to help me paint. However, that didn't work too well. It was too wobbly still. So I just kind of held it and painted it. And I used white by Waverly chalk paint. But of course, you can use any color you want or leave it the way it was, as I mentioned. All right, I'm going to layer several layers of colors. Then I'm going to grab this sandstone by Waverly as well. And I'm going to start at the bottom and kind of just dry brush, kind of like disappearing. So I'm going from top to bottom. And I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing from the other side. I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a distressed, worn out look. Again, I understand this is not for everyone. You can leave it the way it was. You can paint it any other color. Whatever you want with it is fine. Once dry, I'm going to add some jute rope. I'm just going to hot glue it to the top. And because it's that rope material, it really attaches well. So I'm just going to add glue, wrap it around a few times. Now, I made the mistake of not leaving these strings long enough. So I had to add string later. So please leave them long because you want to make sure you're able to hang it. I had this half of this foam ball from Dollar Tree. I poked 2 holes and I'm going to thread the jute rope right through it and then add hot glue to the top and just kind of push it down. Because we are going to add some florals, I want to have the foam nicely attached. This is when I then decided to add even more of a distressed antique look, and I'm going to add antiquing wax by Waverly. Again, this is optional. I'm just going to add it in the little details, and I am going to do it from top to bottom and bottom up, kind of like just kind of disappearing towards the center. I don't know if that makes sense. Anywho, so we're just going to do that. Again, this is just preference. You can leave it the way it was or just skip this part if it's not your style. All right, of course, it dried really quick, so I'm just going to move on quickly here, and I'm going to take this ribbon. This one is a beautiful ticking stripe one. I'm going to cut it in half. It's a little too wide, and then I'm going to wrap it around the foam. I'm just going to wrap it around again. We're going to add some florals at the top, but I do want to cover the sides so that you don't see it. So a little hot glue goes a long way, and then I'm just going to add some greenery. I am going to make a bow. Now, you can use ribbon from Dollar Tree, of course. You don't have to use this one. This one, I don't know where this one's from. I don't know if it's from Home Depot or at home. One of those, maybe Walmart. Nonetheless, use whatever you have at home. I make a simple bow. I like to loop it like an awareness ribbon, scrunch it in the middle, and secure it with jute string, and I dovetail cut the ends. I'm going to add a little strip, the one that was left over from earlier, and I'm just going to wrap it around the center, hot gluing and cutting as needed to clean it up and make it nice and pretty. Then we're going to hot glue it to what will be the front of the large ornament arrangement. And I'm just going to hot glue it. All right, so now we're going to add the extra jute rope that I told you I had to add. So I'm just going to tighten the knot and just make them longer. That's all. Again, if you just do it from the beginning, you don't have to do that part. These little evergreen picks I love. They're perfect for fillers or just smaller crafts. I get them on Amazon. You can use the ones from Dollar Tree if you can find any good greenery that are smaller. However, I had these on hand and I do have everything that I'm seeing from Amazon, including these little red beads. Oh my word, these red berries are fantastic and you get so many for a good price. Everything's going to be linked down below in the description box. All right, so once I fill the top with the greenery, I'm just going to add the little berries. I cut it into half, that way it goes a long way. And then I'm going to add some of these other ones, again from Amazon, but use the ones from Dollar Tree, that's fine. And I'm just going to hot glue them towards the back of the bowl, and I'm going to add 2 on each side. You can leave it just like this, but I did decide to add one more of those smaller evergreen picks right there in the center at the bottom, and this just going to kind of fill it and kind of finish it off. These little rusted bells and star are amazing. They come in a box with a whole bunch of them, and they're truly rusted. I'm going to use, these are from Amazon, and yes, they are linked down below as well. I'm going to use a smaller bell in the center, the star on one side, and then the larger bell on the other side. And that's it, my friends. I gotta tell you, this one is my favorite from today. Love the size, love how beautiful it is. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take one of their clear ornaments. You know they have these every year and in multiple sizes. I'm going to use one of the larger ones, remove the top portion. Now, this one was left over from another project, so I'm going to remove the glue very carefully, and it actually removed very well. And I'm just going to clean it off. Then we're going to take this Dollar Tree. They come like 4 in a little pack, little Mary, and it has like a little reindeer or buck on the back or on the end. And I'm just going to stain the buck portion with the antiquing wax. And then the rest of the word I'm going to paint red. And this is Crimson by Waverly Chalk Paint. Alright, so we're moving along. I'm going to poke a hole on the ornament very carefully and then kind of whiten it out with my little screwdriver because I want to thread some of the twinkle lights that I love. You know that. You know that. I love these. They have 3 settings and I do have them linked below as well if you want to check them out. Alright, so we are going to thread the lights through that little tiny hole. And then at the end, I'm going to hot glue the battery pack to the ornament. And yes, you can still see it just a little bit. It's no big deal. It's fine. So I'm just hot glue it there. That way I can access the on and off button. I'm going to hot glue the ornament to this wood slides kind of towards the back and then take one of these frosted trees from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the base from it. You just want to twist it and then pull it off. And I'm going to cut off the excess stem, add hot glue to the rim of the ornament, and then just press it down. Just hold it until it hardens, and it hardens well. All right, I'm going to add some of this red ribbon around the base of the top of the ornament. And then I'm going to make a very simple bow. I'm going to show you. See that? Very simple bow. And then I'm going to dovetail cut the ends. Then I'm going to take that little Mary portion that I painted earlier, add hot glue wherever I need, and then just place it down. To finish it off, although you can leave just like this, I'm going to add some of these little tiny baby frosted trees from Dollar Tree, one on each side behind the Mary, and this really finished it off. I love anything that lights up. You know that about me. And this is such a unique piece. I love everything that we put together. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For these next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take one of these silver bells ornaments that I think are gorgeous. Just like this, it's beautiful. You can hang on your tree or use for other decor. I'm going to remove the top portion from it, and then I want to stain it or kind of like use this rub and buff. It's a metallic finish, but I gotta be honest, it did not work the way I thought. I should have just picked the golden bell, but at the time when I bought it, I just thought I wanted the silver. I don't know what I was thinking. Anywho, it does change the tint of the finish, but it's not the antique golden look that I was going for. I should have just spray painted it, but it was 25 degrees outside, and I am not going to go outside and do that. So we're going to work with what we have. I'm going to do the same thing, and I added 2 coats of the rub and buff. Did it have a nicer finish? I think so. You tell me what you think. However, I think the finish is completely similar, so you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. All right, we're going to take this little tiny wreath. I got this at Target dollar spot probably like 5 years ago. So long ago. I had it in my stash, and we're going to place the bell right inside and secure it with a zip tie. I want to make sure that it's able to kind of swing back and forth, so it's not going to be completely tight. Cut off the excess, and then I'm going to add ribbon. I'm going to take this one from Amazon, and I'm going to take one from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stack them one on top of each other. We're going to make a very simple bow again, and I'm just going to do it with both of them stacked. And at this point, I wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but it did. It looked really cute. All right, so I just kept tugging and pulling until I had what I wanted, added hot glue to the top, and just held it until it hardened. I'm going to add some of these golden picks because I think it complements the ribbon very nicely, and add one on each side of the ribbon, kind of like behind it. I'm going to dovetail cut the ends of this one as well, and you could cut them as short as you want, of course. I wanted this one to kind of hang a little long. I do want to add something to kind of fill in the center portion underneath the ribbon. So I'm just going to add some of these vase fillers in a larger golden one and then a smaller golden one right next to it. Again, it's just to fill that empty spot. And then to be able to hang, I'm just going to thread some of this thinner ribbon through the opening, and then we're just going to tie it in the knot, cut off the excess, and then slide the knot to the bottom towards the back so it's hidden and you don't see that part. Love this one. Oh my word. It is so simple. It is truly a simple design, but sometimes the simplest designs are the most beautiful, and I love this one. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I am going to take one of these large ornaments in the red tone, but of course any color you want is fine. And I'm going to hot glue it on top of this leftover wood slice from one of the bottle tree brushes. And we're just going to attach the big bulb right on top of that. And you just want to hold it in place until it kind of hardens. Then we're going to bring in this beautiful golden style glittery ornament, remove the top from it again, and hot glue it on top of the large one. And again, hold it until it hardens. I'm going to reinforce it with a little bit more hot glue just so that it doesn't go anywhere. Then we're going to take this darker golden one, remove the top from it, and then attach it. But I quickly realized, wait a minute, I can actually remove it and add a skewer stick first. This is going to give me more stability on that top ornament. I added glue and inserted the skewer stick right in there because they are made out of foam. And then we're going to attach it with more hot glue and just push it right there. This isn't going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to change the angle here so that you can see. I'm just going to add some greenery. These are just greenery picks from the Christmas selection. And we're going to keep it simple. Now, you can add whatever you want to this piece. But because there is so much going on with the ornaments, I wanted to keep the greenery nice and simple. So I'm just going to add them in between each ornament, adding hot glue, but being very careful because I want everything to look naturally and just very simple without glue showing, because I don't want to add berries or bells or ribbon, although you can if you want. I just want to keep it simple. And that's it, my friends. Oh my word, I love the way this one turned out. What a fun piece you can add on a mantle, console table, even as a centerpiece. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.